Hello students, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are starting with chapter Kinematics from H.C. Verma book. Today we are going to discuss total 6 numericals and I feel this session is perfect for those students जिनको level 0 से start करना है of Kinematics. So let's get started. Let's start the lecture with question number 1. A man has to go 50 meter due north, 40 meter due east and 20 meter due south to reach a field. A. What distance he has to walk to reach the field? B. What is his displacement from his house to the field? Okay, so a man has to go 50 meter north, 40 meter due east and 20 meter due south to reach a field. Okay, he is starting from his house and to reach the field उसको ये follow करना है 50 meter due north, 40 meter due east, then 20 meter due south. Okay, and we have to calculate students distance in task A and displacement in task B. Okay sir, now can I say students distance is actual path covered, distance is a scalar quantity, so calculation of distance कोई बड़ी बात नहीं है आपके लिए. Yes, it is 50 meter plus 40 meter plus 20 meter, this should give you 110 meter. So distance is 110 meter. Okay, what about displacement sir? आपको S vector calculate करना है. That means let's first calculate magnitude students. Magnitude of S vector, I can denote that by S vector का magnitude something like this. Yes, magnitude of S vector is S vector का magnitude which is S. Now can I say students displacement is the change in position vector. So मैं क्या करूँगा, मैं एक position vector draw करूँगा starting from initial point and ending at the final point. Okay, so I will draw position vector जो house से start करते हुए field तक जाएगा. करेक्ट है ना. सो मुझे जब मैग्नीट्यूड ढूंढना है, मुझे बेसिकली ये एस वेक्टर का मैग्नीट्यूड ढूंढना है, ये लेंथ मुझे ढूंढना है. आप समझे बेटा मेरी बात. दिस 50 मीटर इज गिवन टू यू, 40 मीटर इज गिवन टू यू, 20 मीटर इज गिवन टू यू. ये हमें कंस्ट्रक्शन करना पड़ेगा. सर दिस इज 40 मीटर, सो दिस इज ऑल्सो 40 मीटर ऑब्वियस. ओके सर दिस इज 50 मीटर, दिस इज 20 मीटर, सो दिस रिमेनिंग विल बी 30 मीटर. सो ट्रायंगल लॉ ऑफ वेक्टर एडिशन से आपको समझ गया होगा, दिस इज वेक्टर नंबर 1, दिस इज वेक्टर नंबर 2. सो रिजल्टेंट वेक्टर एस वेक्टर इज थर्ड साइड ऑफ द ट्रायंगल ड्रॉन इन अपोजिट सेंस. तो आप समझे बेटा, दिस इज 40 मीटर, दिस इज 30 मीटर. सो व्हाट इज द मैग्नीट्यूड ऑफ डिस्प्लेसमेंट? 50 मीटर. ऑब्वियस है ना बेटा, बिकॉज ये एंगल तो 90 डिग्री है. सो ये क्या होगा, एस वेक्टर का मैग्नीट्यूड अंडर रूट ऑफ 40 स्क्वायर प्लस 30 स्क्वायर. यस सर, दैट शुड गिव यू 50 मीटर. सिंपल है ये. Now what about the direction? Displacement is a vector quantity sir, magnitude we already found. Now what about the direction? बेटा direction मतलब अल्फा. ये एंगल आपको ढूंढना है, कौन से एंगल पे जाना होगा with respect to horizontal is alpha which is nothing but direction. So I think मैं direction ढूंढना चाहता हूँ, मतलब आपको पता है कि मुझे अल्फा ढूंढना होगा. So students, can I say tan alpha will be opposite over adjacent which is 30 divided by 40 which is 3 by 4. So students, alpha will be tan inverse of 3 by 4, that is alpha will be tan inverse of 0.75, या फिर आप कह सकते थे this alpha is equals to 37 degree. करेक्ट है बेटा, this angle will be 37 degree and direction मैं लिखना चाहूँगा स्टूडेंट्स, ये अल्फा है ना, राइट, दिस वे. डायरेक्शन अल्फा विल बी 37 डिग्री स्टूडेंट्स, नॉर्थ टू ईस्ट. करेक्ट है. यस, दिस इज क्वेश्चन नंबर 1. आपको डायरेक्शन समझा बेटा, 37 डिग्री नॉर्थ टू ईस्ट. लुक एट दिस. ओके, लेट्स सॉल्व क्वेश्चन नंबर 2. अ पार्टिकल स्टार्ट्स फ्रॉम द ओरिजिन, गोज अलोंग द एक्स एक्सिस टू द पॉइंट 2 मीटर, 0 and then returns along the same line to the point -20 meter, 0. Find the distance and displacement of the particle during the trip. Okay, a particle starts from the origin, goes along the x-axis to the point 20 meter, 0 and then returns along the same line to the point -20 meter, 0. We have to calculate the distance and displacement of the particle during the trip. Okay sir, now let's begin the discussion of distance. स्टूडेंट्स आई थिंक ये आपके लिए कोई बड़ी बात नहीं होगी, बिकॉज डिस्टेंस इज actual path covered. Okay, so particle is going from 0 to 20, 20 to 0, and then 0 to minus 20 coordinate. So total distance covered by the particle in this journey will be 20 meter plus 20 meter plus 20 meter, which is 60 meter. Obvious. Now what about the calculation of displacement? So displacement is a vector quantity, so you will need magnitude as well as direction. Okay, can I say students, this is initial point and this is final? Yes, particle is going from 0, 0 to 20, 0, then 20, 0 to 0, 0, and finally 0, 0 to minus 20, 0. So this is initial position and this is final position. But can I say displacement is a change in position vector? So what I will do, I will draw a vector, okay, starting from I and ending at F. So this is a change in position vector, which is nothing but displacement S vector beta. Okay, can I say students, this S vector is having the value minus 20 I cap. Okay, it is this way students, S vector is equals to minus 20 I cap. Why I cap sir? X axis. Why negative sign sir? Because it is along negative x axis. Why 20 sir? Because the magnitude is 20. So आप ऐसे लिख सकते हैं S vector is minus 20 I cap. There is one more way sir. Displacement is 20 meter along. What is the direction sir? Negative direction of x axis. ये भी correct है ना बेटा? So the required distance is 60 meter and displacement is 20 meter along negative direction of x-axis. Simple. Let's discuss question number 3. It is 260 kilometer from Patna to Ranchi by air and 320 kilometer by road. An aeroplane takes 30 minutes to go from Patna to Ranchi, whereas a deluxe bus takes 8 hours. A. Find the average speed of the plane. B. Find the average speed of the bus. C. Find the average velocity of the plane. D. Find the average velocity of the bus. Okay, so sir, Patna to Ranchi. Yes sir, Patna to Ranchi, the distance is 260 kilometer by air. Yes sir, and 320 kilometer by road. Okay sir, an aeroplane takes 30 minutes, that is 0.5 hour, obvious है ना बेटा, to go from Patna to Ranchi, whereas a deluxe bus takes 8 hours. Okay sir, find A, the average speed of the plane. Students, can I say V average for the plane? How to calculate average speed students? Total distance upon total time. So average speed of the plane will be total distance covered is 260 kilometer divided by total time taken is 0.5 hour. Students, this will be 520 kilometer per hour. Straightforward है ये. So average speed of the plane is 520 kilometer per hour. Task B. The average speed of the bus. Yes sir, average speed. V average ना, किसके लिए? बस के लिए. कैसे ढूंढने वाले हैं आप लोग average speed students? Total distance covered divided by total time taken. Total distance covered by the bus is 320 kilometer divided by total time is 8 hours. So this will be students, 8 into 4 is 32 and 1 0 40. So this is 40 kilometer per hour. Yes sir, average speed of the bus is 40 kilometer per hour. What next? Task C. Find the average velocity of the plane. Okay sir, task C, V average vector. Vector sir, average velocity of the plane. Okay, V average vector for the plane is question mark. How do you calculate average velocity students? It is total displacement over total time. Total displacement. Okay बेटा, total displacement कितना होगा? Shortest path which is the shortest path? Obviously 260 kilometer divided by total time. You are already knowing this is 0.5 hour. So sir ये होगा 520 kilometer per hour. But sir, we are talking about velocity, so direction is also equally important. So can I say this is the magnitude of average velocity and direction will be from Patna to Ranchi? Yes sir. So what is average velocity of the plane? It is 520 km per hour from Patna to Ranchi. ये velocity हो गया. Okay. Task D. Next task beta. Now we have to calculate average velocity of the bus. Okay sir. So average velocity of the bus. How you calculate average velocity, students? Yes, total displacement upon total time. Acha. But here there is a catch. So for the bus by road, the distance is 320 km. So this is the distance covered by the bus. आप समझे? But फॉर्मूला के हिसाब से आपको तो एवरेज वेलोसिटी कैलकुलेट करना है. फॉर दैट यू नीड टोटल डिस्प्लेसमेंट अपॉन टोटल टाइम एंड डिस्प्लेसमेंट इज द शॉर्टेस्ट पाथ. सो बाय मिस्टेक आप यहाँ पर 320 किलोमीटर नहीं ले लेंगे. आपको क्या लेना है? शॉर्टेस्ट पाथ. बेटा शॉर्टेस्ट पाथ इज 260 किलोमीटर डिवाइडेड बाय टोटल टाइम. यू आर ऑलरेडी नोइंग इट इज 8 आवर्स बेटा. ठीक है, क्या हो जाएगा ये? दिस विल बी 32.5 किलोमीटर पर आवर सर. This is the magnitude of average velocity of the bus. Now what about the direction sir? Patna to Ranchi. Yes sir. So average velocity of the bus is 32.5 km per hour from Patna to Ranchi. Yes, are you following this? Question number 3 students. Question number 4 students. When a person leaves his home for sightseeing by his car, the meter reads 12352 km. When he returns home after 2 hours, the reading is 12416 km. What is the average speed of the car during this period? And B, what is the average velocity? Okay sir. So task A is, students, question number 4, task A is what is the average speed of the car during this period? Students, what is average speed formula? Tell me. It is total distance covered divided by total time taken. What is the total distance covered? पहले कितना रीडिंग दिखा रहा था मीटर? 12352 किलोमीटर. एंड व्हेन द जर्नी एंड्स वो कितना दिखा रहा है? 12416 किलोमीटर. सो डिस्टेंस कवर्ड बाय द कार विल बी 48 + 16, दैट इज 64 किलोमीटर. करेक्ट है बेटा? टोटल डिस्टेंस कवर्ड बाय द कार इज 64 किलोमीटर and total time straightforward sir 2 hours. So this should be 32 km per hour. Yes sir. So this is average speed of the car, 32 km per hour. Okay. Now what next? Task B. We have to calculate average velocity also. So this is V average vector. Average velocity. Sir, how you calculate average velocity? It is total displacement divided by total time. But can I say, students, the displacement of the entire journey will be 0. Because that person is going from home to some location and then he's coming back from that location up to his home. So what is the displacement? 0. Okay, home to some location and from that location to home. So initial point home, final point home. What is the change in position vector? 0. So what is the displacement? 0. So average velocity क्या होगा students? Total displacement which is 0 divided by total time which is 2 hour. सो ये हो जाएगा ऑब्वियसली 0 किलोमीटर पर आवर. सो एवरेज वेलोसिटी क्या हुआ स्टूडेंट्स? 0, बिकॉज टोटल डिस्प्लेसमेंट इज 0. हाँ, बट एवरेज स्पीड का एक वैल्यू होगा विच इज 32 किलोमीटर पर आवर. सो माय कंक्लूजन स्टूडेंट्स, एवरेज स्पीड 32 किलोमीटर पर आवर एंड एवरेज वेलोसिटी इज 0. ओके, स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड. क्वेश्चन नंबर 5. एन एथलीट टेक्स 2 seconds to reach his maximum speed of 18 km per hour. What is the magnitude of his average acceleration? Okay, so this is question number 5 students. The time required by athlete is 2 seconds to reach his maximum speed. Maximum speed is the final speed V, 18 km per hour. So 18 into 5 by 18. Now the unit will be meter per second. So this will be beta 5 meter per second. He is beginning to run. So I am assuming initial velocity is 0. U is 0. Okay sir. Now, what is the magnitude of his average acceleration? Straightforward, students. How you calculate acceleration? This is v minus u divided by t. In case you don't know, आप फर्स्ट काइनेमेटिकल इक्वेशन लिख कर 2 स्टेप्स सॉल्व करके ये ऑब्टेन कर सकते हैं बेटा. एक्सेलरेशन बेसिकली चेंज इन वेलोसिटी पर यूनिट टाइम, ये भी ठीक है. v माइनस यू डिवाइड बाई टी. सर व्हाट इज v? 5. व्हाट इज u? 0 डिवाइड बाय हाउ मच टाइम? 2. 5 बाई 2 इज 2.5 meter per second square. So this is the magnitude of acceleration, sir. As per the data, I got the value. This A is equals to 2.5 meter per second square. Okay, let's solve question number 6. The speed of a car as a function of time is shown in figure. Find the distance traveled by the car in 8 seconds and its acceleration. Yes, sir. So speed time graph is given to me. Coordinates are also there. बेटा हमें ढूंढना है distance traveled by the car in 8 seconds and its acceleration. Okay, sir. Now, can I say, students, can I say for VT graph, I have total 2 uses. Use number 1, अगर हम इसका एरिया कैलकुलेट करते हैं, so we will be getting the distance covered. Yes, and its slope will give me the acceleration of the particle. Correct है ना बेटा? So for speed versus time graph, I have total how many uses? 2 uses. थ्योरी लेक्चर में हमने ये डिस्कस भी किया हुआ है. अच्छा, एरिया क्या देगा बेटा? डिस्टेंस कवर्ड. एंड स्लोप क्या देगा? एक्सीलरेशन. नाउ लेट्स थिंक अबाउट डिस्टेंस फर्स्ट. सो एरिया आप कैलकुलेट करेंगे, आपको मिल जाएगा डिस्टेंस. लेट मी डिनोट दैट डिस्टेंस बाय एस. यस सर, दिस विल बी एरिया. तो आपको क्या करना है? आपको ये पर्टिकुलर एरिया कैलकुलेट करना है. दैट्स इट. दिस इज नथिंग बट बेटा हाफ इंटू बेस इंटू हाइट. Area of triangle, right triangle, triangle. This is half into base. What is the base? 8. What is the height? 20. So sir, this total will be 80 meter. So distance covered in this 8 seconds is total 80 meter. Task number 2, we have to calculate acceleration, which is given by slope of this graph, y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. That is, आप ऐसे लिख सकते थे, v2 minus v1 divided by t2 minus t1. Sir, what is v2 minus v1? This is 20 minus 0. Simultaneously, the difference of time is 8 minus 0. Yes, sir. So this will be 20 over 8, which is 2.5 meter per second square. So acceleration is 2.5 meter per second square and distance covered is 80 meter. Let me just cross check कहीं उन्होंने sequence को swap तो नहीं किया है. Question number 6, we have to first calculate distance. कोई स्वैपिंग नहीं किया है सर, सेम सीक्वेंस. फर्स्ट वी हैव टू कैलकुलेट द डिस्टेंस एंड देन वी हैव टू कैलकुलेट द एक्सीलरेशन. सो द रेस्पेक्टिव आंसर्स आर बेटा 80 मीटर एंड 2.5 मीटर पर सेकेंड स्क्वायर. सिंपल है ये. ओके.